Hey guys, today we're talking about content warnings and if you should include them in your book. The too long didn't watch answer is yes, and we'll get into why in a minute. But if this is your first time here with me, I'm Naley Gonzalez, author of the new adult psychic suspense novel Like My Mother Before Me, and welcome to my channel where every Sunday I share tips and advice on writing, my personal opinion on stuff going on in the writing world, the self-publishing process, and other fun writerly videos. If you're into all that neatness, then I recommend clicking that subscribe button and turning on your notifications so you never miss a video. Alright, about those content warnings. Let me know in the comments your thoughts on them, if you use them, if you wanted to use them, if you think they're dumb. Whatever your opinion is, I want to know because this is an important topic. Like, firstly, what are content warnings? Content warnings, sometimes referred to as trigger warnings, help identify content for readers. It lets the reader know, hey, this is in here, and gives the reader a choice of reading the book or not. There's usually pushback on content warnings because writers and publishers believe that the warnings scare potential readers away. But this isn't the case. Warnings are in no way a judgment of the content within the story. In my opinion, fan fiction is a great example of this with tags. If you've read stories on any fan fiction site, you're well aware of how some of them can get pretty wild. Popular sites like Wattpad, fanfiction.net, and Archive of Our Own use tags to let readers know what elements are involved in the story. These tags also work as content warnings. Here's why content warnings are important. They let readers know if the story is a good fit for them, if it's something they'd rather avoid, or if it's a story they'll come back to when they're ready. We rely on them even if they don't trigger us. Just like story tags, they give us a heads up and allow us to choose for ourselves. You may be worried that warnings might spoil certain aspects of your book, but they're not as revealing as you think. Warnings like domestic abuse, drug abuse, and racism don't reveal any aspect of the plot. Readers don't know where these events will happen, who they'll happen to, when they'll happen, why they'll happen, or if they'll even be on the page in great detail. All they do know is that those situations are involved in the story in some way. Content warnings are not required or mandatory, but we should feel comfortable and confident including them whenever our story involves any potential negative topic. Know that including content warnings does absolutely no harm to you or your book, and they save so many readers from unintentional harm. While there's no definitive way or place to share content warnings for your story, some places you can consider are on the book detail page on your website, the book description or Q&A on Goodreads, the book description on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, and anywhere else your book may be available for readers, at the bottom of the blurb or description of your book's cover. So like that inside flap, you know what I'm talking about. A dedicated page at the front of your book, or a dedicated page on your website with all of your books and their content warnings. Wondering if your book would benefit from content warnings? I've made some lists available in the description below to help you figure out if your book includes potentially harmful issues. Are content warnings foolproof? Sadly, no. There'll always be that one reader who'll ignore the content warnings, read the story, and be harmed in some way. But at least you'll have done your part in making the reading and bookish community a bit more comfortable. There will be readers out there who'll appreciate you for doing so. Remember to let me know in the comments your thoughts on content warnings, if you use them in your books, if you don't like them and why, or if you've been on the fence and why. Give this video a like so I know to make more of them, and subscribe to my channel for past and future writing tips. I post new videos on Sundays, so turn on your notifications so you never miss one, and follow me on social media and join my mailing list to always be in the know of my novels and current projects. As always, thanks for watching. Until next time.